if you publish that, then Stoke Mandeville will run out of money, is a pretty serious charge and would cause many newspaper editors to kind of think twice about it. Quite what it was he was trying to keep out of the papers, strictly speaking, I don't know. But if it was this, of course, that's utterly scandalous.
George is on the line. Go ahead, George.
Good morning. Sarah, I'm thinking, I'm really listening to this and trying to take it in. I mean, there's a few examples I could give you here around that time, but this is going to give us an insight into the mind of how these people work, the dark side of life, if you want to call it. People watching this here will, as I say, get an insight into the mind of a paedophile and see how they work, how they can keep these things secret, and how they can manipulate people and young children that they're abusing into keeping quiet as well. I think the main story at the moment in the news before the Savile one was Penn State University in America, where the Americans took action in this and really went to task on them, going as far as removing titles and that they'd won in the sports department during the years. And I think it's something that the BBC is going to have to look into, because around the same time as the Savile thing with a sports institution here in Scotland who was accused of it as well, and I heard an open secret being mentioned there, and that's exactly what Billy McNeil said about what was going on in Scotland at the time, where Jim Torbitt got charged with
George, is there a bit of a danger though, and I am not for one moment taking away from what these women are saying, but you then look at what the Savile family are saying, Jimmy's friends and his family, and they're saying that this is disgraceful, that they were always trying to pin something on him, and now that he's dead, they can, and that's all they're doing. It's like a posthumous witch hunt, in effect. Do you have any sympathy for them?
Yes, as I say, we'll need to look at the documentary and we'll need to step back and decide for ourselves, But at the time, you look at the institutions here, i.e. the Catholic Church in Kincora and that there, and where it was covered up. And, still to this day, the Catholic Church will not come out and admit or deny what went on. They'll not give the police or the PSNI evidence of what went on. Again, around the same time, it was an open secret, according to Billy McNeil, with the Celtic situation and Jim Torbitt, and there we have Penn State University going on at the time too. And I think the worldwide media now and the way we are now, things like this can't be kept hidden. So, as I say, I think we should look at the documentary, decide for ourselves. But, I mean, it seems to me that we're erring on the side of the young ladies at the time for now.
George, thank you very much indeed for your call. The number is 08459 555 678, and you can text us on 81771.